Auto accident lawsuit timeline in Toledo. An auto accident lawsuit usually starts as an insurance claim and only becomes a car accident lawsuit when negotiations fail or the insurer disputes fault or damages. In most motor vehicle accidents, the early timeline is focused on medical care, proof gathering, and claim presentation. The later timeline depends on whether the matter stays in settlement talks or moves into the formal legal process, including filing, discovery, and trial preparation. In this video, we will cover the general timeline of an auto accident lawsuit to help you better understand the process in general. Each accident is unique, so we recommend talking with an attorney about your specific accident and the best path forward. Zoll Kranz offers free, no-obligation legal consultations for anyone who has been involved in an auto accident in Ohio. Visit ToledoLaw.com and use our chatbot or call 419-827-3194 for a free, no-obligation legal consultation with an experienced injury attorney. Steps to take after a car accident in Toledo. Taking the right steps early, even before you file a claim, can protect your health, preserve evidence, and keep your claim aligned with deadlines and insurance requirements. Steps to take after a car accident include 1. Call 911, speak to the police, and obtain the report number for later retrieval of the crash report. 2. Seek medical attention immediately if you feel pain, have visible injuries, or are concerned about internal injuries. 3. Accept evaluation and follow through with medical treatment, especially when symptoms change over the next few days. 4. Notify your insurance carrier and open the claim in accordance with your policy's reporting requirements. Photograph the scene, vehicle damage, road conditions, and visible injuries before vehicles are moved, if it is safe. 6. Collect names and contact information for witnesses, especially in disputed fault situations or a hit-and-run accident. 7. Keep copies of medical records, discharge paperwork, prescriptions, and invoices to document mounting medical bills. 8. Track missed work and lost earnings to support lost income documentation. 9. Avoid detailed recorded statements until you understand the facts and have guidance. Number 10. Consider contacting a personal injury lawyer early to protect evidence and evaluate whether a lawsuit may be needed. The auto accident legal timeline. Most auto accident cases don't actually start in a courtroom, they begin as insurance claims. And it's important to understand, not every lawsuit means going in front of a judge and jury. In many cases, what people call a lawsuit is really your attorney building a strong claim, gathering evidence, documenting your injuries, and proving you're owed more than what the insurance company is offering. That's because insurance companies are often focused on paying as little as possible, and without pressure, they may undervalue your case. If a fair settlement can't be reached, that's when a case may move into a formal lawsuit, involving filing, discovery, and potentially trial. That's also why it's so important to get a free consultation as soon as possible after an accident. There's nothing to lose, and getting legal guidance early can significantly increase your chances of being properly compensated. A typical car accident lawsuit process often follows these steps. 1. Immediate medical care and crash documentation. After the accident occurred, the injured person should seek medical treatment, follow doctor's recommendations, and begin documenting injuries, symptoms, and limitations, while also collecting basic information about the crash. 2. Evidence collection and insurance reporting. The next step usually involves gathering evidence, such as photos, witness contact information, and police reports, and then reporting the collision to the appropriate insurance companies to open a car accident claim. 3. Attorney involvement and pre-suit investigation. A personal injury lawyer can step in to preserve evidence, obtain medical and wage records, identify all involved parties, and evaluate liability and damages while records are still available and witnesses can be contacted. 4. Demand letter and settlement negotiations. Once the injuries and losses are better understood, the attorney may send a formal demand letter to the insurer outlining fault, damages, and a proposed settlement amount, then negotiate to see if fair financial compensation can be reached without filing suit. 5. Filing a lawsuit, legal action, and serving defendants. If the insurer disputes liability or offers an inadequate resolution, the attorney may recommend legal action and file a complaint in court, which must then be properly served on the defendants to begin the formal personal injury case. 6. Discovery and depositions. After filing, the case enters discovery, where both sides exchange documents and other evidence related to liability and damages, and conduct depositions of the parties, eyewitnesses, and treating providers under oath. 7. Mediation and continued settlement efforts. Negotiation and settlement discussions often intensify after discovery, and mediation or settlement conferences may be used to see if the parties can reach agreement before trial. 8. Trial and verdict. If settlement cannot be reached, the case proceeds to trial, which generally includes jury selection, opening statements, witness testimony, and closing arguments, followed by jury instructions and deliberations that result in a verdict on fault and damages. Throughout this process, the quality and consistency of the medical and financial documentation often determines how fully damages, such as medical expenses, lost income, and non-economic harm, are recognized. The timeline can vary depending on how quickly injuries stabilize, how complex the liability issues are, and how many involved parties and insurance policies are at issue. An experienced attorney can help keep the case moving, meet deadlines, and position the personal injury case for the strongest possible resolution, whether through settlement or trial. How long does an auto accident case take to resolve? The timeline depends on the complexity of the case, the severity of injuries, and whether fault is disputed. Many cases move faster when liability is clear and medical treatment is complete, but the schedule can extend when there are serious injuries, ongoing care, or an insurer delays negotiations. Once a lawsuit is filed, discovery deadlines and court scheduling often become the main drivers of how long the case lasts. Auto accident lawsuits can last a few months to a few years, depending on these factors. How our car accident lawyers can assist you. A good lawyer does more than file paperwork. An experienced attorney understands how insurers evaluate claims, what evidence is most persuasive, and how to present the damages record in a way that supports a strong settlement position. Consulting with a personal injury lawyer is often crucial for navigating the complexity of an auto accident lawsuit, especially when injuries are serious or fault is disputed. Our lawyers can help by explaining your legal rights, compensation options, and what steps are required in the compensation process. Investigating fault and building the liability record against the at-fault driver. Gathering, organizing, and preserving evidence that supports both liability and damages. Managing communications with insurers so you can focus on recovery and medical attention. Documenting damages, including medical expenses, wage loss, and future needs. negotiating for a fair settlement backed by records rather than estimates, preparing the case for litigation when needed, and guiding you through each stage of the legal proceedings. Zoll Kranz, lawyers for Toledo auto accidents. Zoll Kranz represents individuals injured in auto accidents and other personal injury events. If you want to discuss your options, visit ToledoLaw.com and use our chatbot, or call 419-827-3194 for a free, no-obligation legal consultation with an experienced injury attorney.